Hey, it's John Jackson for Virgin Radio at Reading Festival, and I'm joined by the guys from Lower Than Atlantis, Mike and Ben. How you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
Mate, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, not bad. You've literally come off stage. Most of the people we spoke to today have been waiting to go on, so they've kind of been a bit quiet. You've done it. Business done. How was it?
It was mental. It was a bit daunting when we got booked for it. We were like, main stage, savage. Like, what time are we playing? They were like 3:15. It was like, oh my god, they must think we're someone else. But,
I'm trying to be a bit tough, but when I first walked out there, I could have cried.
Really?
I actually could have.
That emotional?
No, I'm not that emotional,
Right.
but I looked out and I just was like, don't cry, come on, don't cry.
You could tell, like watching, you could tell it was really special for you guys, but maybe not that much.
if we walked out there and you just started crying, mate, and I come up behind you and booted you.
All these years you've been in a band, like, and it's his big moment, all your big moment, and you cry, and he's there like, what? Come on.
No, I didn't. I sucked it up and carried on.
It's supposed to be like the I don't know, the hard rock band. Mum.
The question is, have you had a cry since?
No, I didn't. Now I was alright after that. It was just I didn't look out before we played or anything, so it was don't know. It's my brain was just a bit like almost overwhelmed.
It must be daunting to walk out on such a big stage, but also, you know, you've not done a lot recently to get back into it by going, hey, let's go on the main stage.
Well, last time we did Reading, the single had been out for a while, been on the radio, and it was kind of we knew it was going to be good. Whereas that was like, singles hasn't been out for long. This is our first thing back, and you don't know how well you're going to get received. But it went really well, I thought. Yeah.
And obviously, Work For It came out like a week ago. I think it was. Was that a sort of intentional thing? Because, you know, this is kind of the start of like the process for the new record now. Did you want something new to play to these guys?
Yeah, I guess because we've been off for like 9 months or something crazy, which we haven't had that kind of time off in a while. And it was sort of, you know, to get the ball rolling, get everyone's juices going, get a song out from the new album before Reading leaves. But the album is yet to be finished, and we're releasing singles off it, which is pretty scary. But it's nice to have a time limit on it and like something to push against, like time-wise. I guess like the clock's ticking now to get it finished.
You came back recently to warm up for this with a sort of hometown gig. Is it a bit risky to do a hometown gig because you might have enemies?
Not us, mate. Everyone loves us. No, that didn't even cross our mind. I mean, what sort of shady stuff have you been up to there?
I've been in bands and booed off stage.
No, it was really cool because it's one of those ones that even if no one came, which a lot of people did, just our friends and family would completely ram it out. It's just a little room.
It's just nice to add another warm-up show into the process of coming up to Reading and Leeds today. That's what we really wanted it for, just because you can practice as much as you want in a room, but nothing.
There's no real like gig simulation. You got to just do it. So
you mentioned this on stage. Then I mean, I've got to mention this story that you told in front of all these people about how you first came to Reading. And I mean, I'll let you tell the rest of the story. But it was your first experience at the festival.
Yeah, my first experience at Reading Festival. I didn't actually get to see any music. I got a ride up with my friend Sarah Onagi, and I had to like hide in the boot of her car, which I think was like probably unnecessary now. From the car park to the campsite, I had to like wade through some horrible little river thing and like climb under multiple fences and like over one, just to get in the campsite where I hung out for a few days, made some friends, did some regrettable things, and then went home. But I couldn't afford a ticket, so I just did that.
Do you think anyone's ever admitted on the main stage before that they've broken into a festival whilst playing at that festival? Because that's quite ballsy, I'll be honest.
Yeah, really? Oh, I guess I'm just a ballsy guy. What are they going to do? Like get one of those big hook things and pull me off from the side? No, I think it's essentially a rock festival, isn't it? And you got to have some balls if you're playing rock music.
I went in 2003 to this festival. I was with a friend. He was wearing a high-vis jacket.
Oh, really?
He just wore it for a laugh because he thought it was funny.
Okay.
And we walked up to the gate, and the guy went, "Oh, sorry, I let you in." And just opened up the gate, and we just walked into the main arena. No one in there yet. We looked over, and they were all queuing up to come in.
That's the tip.
We're just standing there going.
If there's one thing you take away from this interview, it's how to break into a festival. Just
wear a high-vis jacket, and no one stops you.
They always take you more seriously if you're wearing high-vis.
Yeah.
Like that's the good tip. That
we were talking about this earlier. We were sort of, when you've finished playing and when you're getting ready to play and you've got like your in-ear monitors and all that kind of stuff, they can kind of tell you're in a band, so you don't really need passes. That goes for gigs as well. You can just walk around anywhere. So if you want to get backstage at a gig, probably just soak yourself in water and
get
just
some headphones.
Walk like you got a purpose. Steam for that backstage stuff.
Well, look, guys, best of luck at Leeds tomorrow, and we're all looking forward to hearing this new album. And we'll see you on tour next year in March. Thanks very much.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate.